Hey, Riddle here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're a subscriber, I really appreciate it. This video it's going to have quite a bit of wisdom in it. You're looking at our new driveway. Now, there's a good story that goes along with this driveway. Our home had one owner. The home was built around 1978. It's a beautiful old mountain house. Still holds a lot of great contemporary features and high ceilings and what have you. And of course, it's set in the middle of the redwoods, so the property's truly breathtaking. But the person who owned our home neglected some very important parts of it. One being this massive road. So in the center of our driveway is an actual redwood forest, and our driveway is actually named after the first owner of this house previous to us. And we pay road association dues twice a year, and they're pretty hefty, to help the other 7 or 8 neighbors maintain the road really well. But the fact is that even though we have a massive driveway / road, it's cut off at the end. And so when they fixed the main road, we were not privileged to that repair work. And they gave the previous owner the option, and we're going to get her a decent price on it, but she denied that. So when we bought the house, the road was in horrible shape, and that's a huge expense. So we ignored it the first year. We played around with cheap fixes the second year while saving our money. Then last year, I literally hand pounded asphalt into cracks and did a lot of patchwork and removed roots and bumps from the driveway. And it looked good. It was decent, but it was definitely a Band-Aid. You can see our property goes all the way, the road goes all the way down past that yellow ribbon down there. So the point is that finally this year, we just paid to have it done. We shopped around, and unlike other parts of the country, it's a big expense. And I'm not going to even give you a dollar amount because I don't want to give you a heart attack. But this is where it goes into the wisdom part of this video. If you're buying a house, or if you've recently purchased a house. Now, I was a realtor for many years. And what I saw was that when people moved into the house, they would make all these promises to themselves that they were going to fix this and update this and change that. And then 9 out of 10 times when I went back to that home, 2, 3, sometimes when they were reselling the house and I was relisting it, usually people didn't do anything. They did nothing to upgrade their home. So you say, well, who cares? If they're happy with their home, why should you upgrade it? Well, this road is an investment. We redid our kitchen because it was literally looked like it was from a 1970s condo with drop ceiling tiles and fluorescent lighting. If you have a home that is worth buying and worth investing in, it's really important that you pick one project a year, at least one project a year, be it big or small, to update your home, especially if you bought a home that is a fixer, or I call it a light fixer. Maybe it just needs new windows. Maybe it needs new bathrooms. Maybe it needs new kitchen. Maybe the flooring needs to be done. But every year, you should choose one thing and do it to your home. Maybe it's the landscaping. Because what you're going to see is that investment prepares you for the inevitable. It prepares you for when you're ready to sell the house. Then you don't have this huge sum of money that you either have to invest in the house to get it up to par, to get it on the market for the maximum value, or you're going to take a hit because the person who's going to buy it is going to be comparing your home to all those homes that people kept up with, and you're not going to get top market price. So it's well worth being up on things. It's well worth that investment. We have some friends in Los Angeles. They have a beautiful vintage home up in the hills of Los Feliz. Now, Los Feliz, that's where a lot of the celebrities live. Aniston and Pitt had a place up there, and. So it's a very high-end area. And their home is huge by Los Angeles standards. But our friends are older, and the husband's a bit of a curmudgeon, and they have done nothing to upgrade the house. Like, it is just, the windows are literally 100 years old. The kitchen is literally 100 years old, and not 100 years old in a good way, if you know what I mean. It's problematic. And so, sadly, a home that would have sold easily for probably $3.5 to $5 million is going to be reduced by a great sum, because they never bothered in the decades that they've lived there, and they've had the money to do those basic modernizations that keep, and not just keep, but multiply a home's value. So my advice to you is, get a calendar and start planning, what you can do to keep up with your home and do these necessary remodels and upgrades, so that when you're ready to sell your home, that it's at, it's going to be able to sell for its maximum value. Because if you don't keep up, you will not get what you possibly could have for the biggest investment of your life, real estate, your home. So it can be anything from starting with the landscape to bathrooms to kitchen to, if you have a large driveway like ours, it's an important feature of a house. And when people look at it and it's a mess, they're going to go, uh-oh, there's 30 or 40 grand, and they're going to ask for that off of the price of the home. So that's my advice about investing and keeping up with your home and property. All right, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. If you like my videos, quick money-saving tips, garden wisdom, and occasional magic, rant raves, political acumen, please subscribe. It helps. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, because I believe how we treat each other on the streets, well, that's our ultimate reality, folks.